Let's do a practice to find your blind spot story. Your blind spot story is a core idea that you hold. It's a fixed view about yourself or the world around you. And often it drives you unconsciously. We all do it, we all have them. And it's important to illuminate what it is that we're believing about ourselves in order to become a little more free, a little more flexible in our stories that we have about ourselves and the world around us. So, in order to find our blind spot story, we look and see, what belief am I holding about myself that I'm not in touch with, but that drives me? It may be something like, deep down, I'm not really okay as I am. If people really knew me, they'd see me as a fraud or they wouldn't love me. It may be something like, I'm not safe in the world. Whatever it is that when you believe it, it feels really true. Find your own blind spot story. It may come from lack, I don't have what I need, or deficiency, I'm not good enough. Those are some hints that you may have some kind of a core belief about yourself that's causing you to behave in certain ways in the world. So take a moment and think, what's my story that I hold to be true that actually limits me? It's not bad. It's something that formed in order to help us kind of survive and get our needs met, but it's just outdated. So we're just going to update the file by first looking at what is it that I hold to be true about myself or the world around me. Just take a moment and see what that is for you. And now, ask yourself, if this weren't here, what would I be believing instead? If this weren't here, what is more true that I know deep down? Often our blind spot story contains in it the gift. So if I believe fundamentally that I'm not worthy, then the inverse may actually be the gift for me, that I've been hiding and pushing down my own incredible worth that I have in the world in order to stay safe and get those needs met. So look and see what is more true than this core kind of fixed idea that you have about yourself. And when you feel what's more true, it may not be that believable because you haven't been believing it for long, but see where it is true. And let yourself come to this, on your own time. You don't have to do it right here in 2 minutes, but allow yourself to notice the stories you hold and then look all the way through to the inverse of them or the opposite of them to see, what might be more true, what might be some gift that I've been sort of overlooking and allowing myself to be driven by these unconscious thoughts. And this can really help up-level our lives. We don't make those beliefs bad that we hold, but in meeting them and in meeting with vulnerability, our own sort of inadequacy and shame, we get to feel our own power and authority and authenticity.